My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, specifically the Darkest Rhapsody Estate thereof. We don't have a great squad for the mission I want to go on, which is this long mission in the Cove. I've had a look back and forth, and I can't find a unit. Oh, no. I can't find a setup that I'm really pleased with. I want the stress healing of having Fortier in the party, especially because it's a very long dungeon, right? So I definitely want some stress healing. I don't have any other low-level stress healers. So if I have to take Fortier, and I want to take Paris, the Seeker Plague Doctor, because I want to level up my Plague Doctor as quickly as humanly possible, obviously, and Plague Doctors are also really quite potent in this area, then I've got Fortier and Paris, and they're in the back lines, because otherwise Fortier is not going to have access to Inspiring Tune. So then my second line becomes a Vestal, because where am I going to get my healing from otherwise, right? I don't have any other low-level healers other than Burgette, right? And Burgette is a Cove Adventurer, but has the runs for negative 10% max HP and negative 20 dodge. That said, I could also cure the runs by giving... where is it? Leeches. By using leeches, I could cure the runs off of Burgette while we're in the run. In fact, okay, I will take Burgette now, because we've got 2 rests. And then I've got Berlin in the front line, who's a tough Eldritch Slayer, who's just going to be pretty good in this area. Especially if we can give you some extra accuracy, courtesy of literally anything. Oh, right, we have a focus ring for you now. Hell yeah. All right, damage is now set. We'll give you Dismas's head as well. If there was a question on the most recent episode, which was asking about the Ancestor Scroll and Junior's Head. Junior's Head is 30% extra healing skills. Ancestor Scroll is 25% extra healing skills. And why I'm not giving the Junior's Head to my Vestals, it's because it's also plus 20% stress versus the plus 10% stress from the Ancestor Scroll. And the extra 5% on the healing skills is not likely to hit a breakpoint where it actually increases the raw statistical number that comes out. If I'm running a second line Vestal, you take the Blasphemous Vial, which means you can now do basically whatever you want after that. You still should be really fast, so I want to give you the Feather Crystal, but I also want to get the Ancestor's Map and the Ancestor's Scroll into the body. I mean, you having Dazzling Charm's not bad. Instead of Dismas's head, I could actually just give you the Eldritch Slayer's ring, because it's almost always going to be the same. And then Fortier, you can take Lucky Die as well as the Bloody Die. But then no one's holding the Ancestor's Map, which is a problem. You probably don't need the Lucky Die. It's the extra accuracy that you really want from that, and you've already got Natural Swing for extra accuracy, so I'll give you the Ancestor's Map. I don't feel good about this party possibly going up against the thing from Beyond the Grave, or whatever its name is. Thing from Beyond the Stars. But that's the end of that sentence, by the way. I think I'm going to unlock Revenge and upgrade it here, and then I'll sell you that. Jet, you've got obviously Dazzling Light, definitely Divine Comfort, and I guess we can give you Mace Bash, and then I was thinking Hand of Light after that, because she's a second liner right now. Beautiful. Then Fortier, you have the most obvious setup of all time. And Paris, you need Noxious Blast unlocked. You need the other one as well. Beautiful. Okay, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Give them their equipment as well. I don't know how this is going to go. Frankly, I really don't. We, I guess, will see together, which... oh, I feel really uncomfortable with this. Right, Evelyn, you should probably start getting rid of some of your diseases. I don't really have that many things to sell, so I don't know if I have anyone that I really care to lock away right now. Devil. Gifted for extra healing on you, but Paranamania and Ashen. What about Frazel? You've got Shocker, which is actually pretty bad. Viviers. Okay, we'll lock in Eldritch Slayer and lock out Dacnamania. Breakville. Don't need anything on you. Fairweather for Diurnal. Yeah, not necessary. Hippocratic for Rord. I mean, not necessary. It will make you heal an extra point with your healing skill, which is, I guess, not bad. We'll lock in Hot to Trot on before. Okay. Now let's provision before we go out. We definitely want like a full stack of medicinal herbs. Full stack of shovels. Almost a full stack of keys. I think we're covered. Yep. Looks like it. Everyone has their equipment. Everyone has the right skills. You still don't have leeches unlocked, so you won't be able to cure Burgette. So unfortunately, that does mean I need to go back to the previous screen. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just making sure that I'm getting all this done correctly. Yes, you need to unlock leeches. And we do have a nighttime ambush prevention in Sanctuary. Berlin, I mean, we've got a lot of different things we're going to be competing to try and use at the same time. One, and then I sell 2 back, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then medicinal herbs until that's a full stack. Beautiful. This is the same as we had last time, right? Keys, shovels, torches. Yeah, we're fine. Oh boy, I am terrified of this mission.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
If only we had some sort of an ability to scout.
Wealth
yes.
beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
It's the big debuff she currently has on her that I'm really, really annoyed about. Probably just going to come back this way in low light. Ugh. I don't think we have anyone with a guilty conscience or Paranamania, so I don't think we have to worry about that bas relief. Okay. Start stunning you up. Blighting you up, rather. That pelagic grouper is dead next time. Don't stun. Don't stun. We resisted a disease at least. Oh boy. Unfortunately, since we were stunned, the Drown Thrall is going to get an action off, and then I'm going to have a lot of difficulty preventing the next one. Hopefully that stun works. Good. Don't shock him. Stunned again. Madness.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
I've got to take the opportunity to get some stress healing out here.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And some healing as well. Gonna be looking to... Oh, God, really? Come on, my accuracy is 95 plus 10, so 105 against 13. Oh, I'm so mad.
Eradicated.
Figured that might happen, but had to risk it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Pump the torch before going in for the best scouting chance we can get. Leaving that booty behind. Now, apparently, this is another thing that was told to me last episode. Apparently, if I go back over a space that was a hunger check, it is now marked to forever be a hunger check. So if that space is a hunger check next time, we know that that is truthful information. A single obstacle before a room battle with a Curio, and we have to complete all room battles. That's unfortunate. So Dactylomania we could remove. We could also remove Dipsomania. We could remove Infirm. Infirm is what? I think a 20% to healing received. It's actually probably the worst of those currently. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Throw a blight at you. Beautiful. You're dead in 2 rounds, but if I split the damage here, you're now dead right now. Stun that back line, and then hopefully we just swing and a kill. Boom! Got him.
Annihilated. Be gone, fiend.
Nice. All right, with 6 speed on the Pelagic Grouper, we've got 2 people that are quite likely to act ahead of them. All right, now the Pelagic Group is dead as soon as they act.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
So everything after that was going to be recovery actions. Okay, we'll be looting that on the way back. Pop the torch before we go in. At least we can get full value out of Blight here. Although I probably should have just stunned the back 2 lines. Yeah, I definitely should have just stunned the back 2 lines there. That's my bad. Good dodge. Good dodge. You get your exact 1 action, and it's a stress. It's a stress on the person that I definitely don't want to stress out. So, yeah, this is fine. I'm not mad about it, except I definitely am. I love it when they Barnacle Barrier someone who's already dead, and they just don't know it yet.
Obliterated.
I figured that Cultist Brawler was going down without a fight there. We'll stun the back line. Pretty much just to guarantee that the Pelagic Grouper doesn't act. Hand of Light for the self buff with the extra 30% damage and extra 8 accuracy for this round.
A death by inches.
We only have 4 more damage on the Pelagic Grouper, so... Yeah, good. We've got him. Unfortunately, that did take my bleeding action. Sorry, my Jester's action in order to introduce that bleed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Sign for Solemnity. This enemy is dead in the next round, so I'm going to let them get 1 hit off. As long as it's not a crit, we'll end up on top. And then I just take a bunch of stress healing and healing. Remove that bleed. Good stress heal on yourself. All right, all right, all right.
The blood quickens.
Got him.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
It's always fight night. I could stun the I should. It's a damageless stun, but still feels necessary. I'm even, in fact, going to start bleeding you. For me, the worst case scenario is this Pelagic Grouper is allowed to start hitting and starts critting my party and stressing us out.
Destroy.
1 down. Good work, Leper. I'm really glad we got that map. Map? No, the map was on someone else immediately afterwards. I'm really glad we got that focus ring. I will not buy this focus ring. It is scratched.
Maintain the offensive.
Good dodge. going to take a Solemnity here for a self-stress heal. And roll a stun. Alright, never mind. That enemy's dead next time it tries to act. Not exactly what I was hoping for there. $15, $15, $25. I think my aim is clear. Oh!
The flesh is knit.
Get him.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So I'm actually going to let my torch start running out here. And that's because on the way back, I'm going to turn my torch out, loot all that stuff, and go back to here. Hey, we did surprise him, though. Damn it, got resisted. I was supposed to stun there, and I blighted them. That's entirely my bad, and that's going to be a problem. Good crit, though. I'm just going to straight up kill one of them. Killing is like a permanent stun. Yeah, that's deserved. So we're going to miss a round of extra blight skill chance. Fair enough. Start trying to bleed him out. Alright, never mind. We now just wait for this salty stinger to die because, well, it has death on it.
The ground quakes.
Good stun. Time to give him the big old wallop. Oh, yeah. Get that 6 damage. The enemy did have extra protection because of the fact they just rolled a barnacle barrier. So the fact that we didn't get much damage there is not at all surprising. I'll actually self-heal here.
Sedated.
Just because the AoE heal from the Vestal isn't ridiculously strong, so I don't want to have to rely on it.
No quarter.
Yeah, never mind, you're dead, so we'll just do the AoE heal hopefully here. Nice.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
So this is either a battle buff or lower stress, but the battle buff is so important that it goes on you. Yep, plus 20% to damage until camp and plus 4 speed until camp. Well, now I feel a lot less likely to camp. Plus 4 speed on a leper is pretty insane. I also don't have much space for loot, so I think I'm actually just not going to turn the light out here. Okay. Yep. I'm going to prioritize my loot like that. Don't really care about boss right now. Gonna be a while before I care about him. 2 more curios over here. If I'm willing to go through that battle in low light, I can loot it with +1 to loot. Okay, yeah, hunger had to happen. And it was in the exact same space. Yep, okay, so hunger does happen, as I've been told.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
As in, it will always recur in the same space. Okay. That's good to know, because it'll help me check my food supplies. No one interacts with Bas Relief. Beautiful. Get the Unburnt Torch, and nothing else. Damn, I was really hoping for an Onyx to justify the previous keeping of an Onyx. Haha! Giving these enemies extra crit is not a good idea. I'm going to be doing it regardless, but don't do what Donnie Don't does. Come on. I'm the same speed as you. Allow me to act. Good bleed.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dunked that one out of existence. So this guy can only actually target the back line. Spearfishing will target our back two. Really hoping to get... hell yeah. All right, I'm going to kill one of those, which is going to move it forward. So now you can only attack our front lines. Oh my god. Instead, we got all of our actions before you and killed you in time. Hell yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Max already been looted. Fair enough.
The
Whoop,
darkness
this one has loot, though.
much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen. The light, the promise of safety.
I'll throw 2 torches away. Okay, good scout. Loot battle. Yeah. Not pleased that I turned the light back on when I did, I guess. Whoops. Come on and battle. Hey, surprised him. All right. I'm actually going to be going for damage.
Strike.
Because we have the guaranteed surprise, I'm pretty sure I can organize a murder here. Down. 2 down. Beautiful. And we just leave one of them? It's a good first round. Didn't get crit. I haven't stunned you before, so yeah, actually, if I get the ability to, I will just stun you. And then I'm going to use my self-heal. Because Boolean is actually missing like a large amount of HP right now. Right. Because Payas is almost guaranteed to act before the Pelagic Grouper, and at that rate, I'm just going to blight them dead.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Now, they definitely aren't capital G guaranteed to act before them, but they were pretty likely to. That's not good. I'm going to have to use another action on that. All right, we'll stun the backlines here. Unfortunately, it is going to have to be the Vestal's action against the Drowned Thrall. We went a lot of fights without having a stress healer on our opponent party, so I'm surprised that this is like our first stress healer in a very long time. Oh my god, did you just... You just healed him out of death range. You're taking 8. So if I hit you a harvest, you take 6 right now, so you go... And then your bleed will kill you. Cool. We'll stun you.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
And then Hugh for a
We
ridiculous
require
amount of
only
damage.
the strength to follow it.
I probably should have used that to kill the bleed here, because that's another 4 damage I definitely don't need to be taking. Yeah, I definitely should have done that to cure the bleed. It's no stress to heal, so...
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Alright, we'll loot this with the key. Ruby is pretty important. Okay. We'll replace a fledgling stack of gold there. Because if we get a second ruby, it's way better. Now, I'm always keeping an eye out for the possibility of running into the thing from the stars. Could be better, could be worse. Good crit, though. Hell yeah. That could scarcely be worse. Not too pleased about how that one went. Right, there goes the Shaman. No more stress for my party. Well, unless we get crit by the Pelagic Grouper, which is not unlikely. Or we'll kill them first. That's fine too.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
This is a, like, double camp, and we still haven't camped and we're fine. I'm gonna keep going. The buff on the leper is just too good to turn down.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Good dodge. Thank you so much. Here we should probably get rid of one of the manias. Dipsomania basically does mean that Burgette can't go to the Warrens. And I've done very few Warrens missions, but I'm going to have to do more of them in the future. Obviously. So. Hey, surprised them. Definitely a stun for the back line and then Hugh on the front line, probably. Okay. One down. And we got to deprive them of 2 actions. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Don't bleed. Oh, it's bleeding. Okay, I'm not going to be able to blight the backline because that bleed is 5 extra damage. And she's already on low HP.
Healed, but never hidden.
Good miss. Unfortunately, the only way she can be healed is with the Divine Comfort right now, so I kind of have to use it. Gosh, the dodges, though. Just the dodges. She's basically bound to do nothing but Divine Comfort at this point. I'll stun the backline. I could have healed her for 1 with the Battlefield Medicine, but it's very low. Nice. By killing those corpses, I bought myself space to get to that Pelagic Grouper. Unfortunately, now the Pelagic Grouper is in the front 2 lines, they are guaranteed to hit one of the front 2 targets, and I can think of one of those targets that I don't want them to hit. It's okay, the enemy's already dead. Hopefully I get my own movement on Vestal first. And we do, beautiful, another 4 healing.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. I'm actually also going to probably consider a Hugh here. Stun. I even said that early. That's how, like, certain I was that was going to be a stun. We didn't get either of them. I should have looked at the damage ranges. I thought it was 8 to 20, sorry, 8 to 27, 8 to 17, but it might have been 8 to 14, in which case we would have had to high roll both times to get any reasonable double kill there. Uh-oh. Hey, get resisted. All right, I'll just kill him. Good. So we have extra food. We'll just feed you.
Promises success.
This is our second shovel usage. Have I been looting? I have been looting. Okay. That just informs whether or not I walk back this entire way. We're not going to get much loot out of this area because I'm holding on to my resources. And oh my gosh. I'm holding on to all of my resources just in case. Thing from the stars, yo, terrifies me.
A decisive pummeling.
It's done. Drown's roll is super slow. He's extremely unlikely to act before me. Just guarantee that kill. I don't want the Pelagic Grouper acting before my Jester, rather. Well, all of you were stunned last round, so I don't really have a choice here. Okay. Single bleed here should not. Damn it. We needed 2 more damage. Uh-oh. We're basically looking for a super early Hue here. That's not going to happen, though. We're not going to get a Hue before the Pelagic Shaman acts. Yeah. All right, there you go. Whoa! Stress Wave gets completely negated. Party heal, and then the easiest kill of my life. Hello, Shaman. I should have done the battle buff. It's possible we have a battle in the next room after this, and the battle buff actually would have persisted until then. Okay, thankfully we don't. Otherwise, I would have felt real bad about it. And... okay, that time I would have gotten a stress heal. But since I had no stress at all, it did not show. Good lord, 2 bas relief. I mean, there was a 3rd further up, but... hey!
Sparkling eyes of youth.
Hello, Rhapsodian Hoarder. How are you going? Rhapsodian, sorry, Rhapsodic. Anyone that can stun should stun. Unfortunately, that does mean just my Jester. I think I should probably actually... yeah, I think I have to use Revenge. Please stun. Yeah! That's so big. That's so big. And we even get a second battle buff of hell yeah.
And improvement.
19 damage. Should use that for the self buff as well. There's your collect call, but I'm afraid your friends are going to die real quickly here. Stun the backliners. Start attacking the highwaymen. Okay.
Precision.
Had to crit on that target. Oh well. Headstrong's a heal, unfortunately. For about as much as we're currently blighting. Now. Not great for us there. A crit on the blight is so good as well. Just means it's going to stay for much longer.
Well
yep.
struck.
Good work, Leper. It's almost like I took you for exactly this reason. 17 damage on a vessel's not bad either. Collector's dead as soon as it tries to act. In fact, it's dead. 1 more HP. Come on. Head knocker. Okay, that's a new move. 3 plus a stun. I don't exactly know how it targets, but it's 3 plus a stun. Okay. Got him.
A predator is often blind to its own peril.
that it is goodbye, Collector. That's just a single puzzling trapezohedra. I definitely don't need that much food at this point, right? I definitely don't need that many torches as well.
In Radiance, may we find
This is
victory.
such an unexciting map. If you're wondering why I kept all of my stuff, it's because number one, I didn't want to camp, but number two, I was thinking that we were going to run into the thing from Beyond the Stars. Like, I was certain we were going to run into it. So I spent this entire time just getting ready to basically heal all of my characters after the fight, or after I retreat, get ready to go back to the home camp. Because I don't really believe in myself. All right. Yeah. Blight on the back lines. There goes the... Ooh. Hell yeah. 2 down already. Yeah, the Pelagic Grouper in the back line. Not great.
Soothed. Sedated.
I'm going to go for the heal because it's just pretty much essential. I hate when that targets the leper because the leper's bleed resist is like 0. Wow. Hang on. Wait, what's our accuracy right now? 80 plus 10. Okay, so that was a 5% chance to miss. Because at 95 and above, you always hit. Okay, backline is dead. Yeah, that seems about right. I should just loot this now. Ugh. Well, at the very least, I get to cure a disease with my rest. Okay. Take those and that. Those. We also did get, like, no hunger procs across the entire dungeon. We got 1, and then it's repetition as we walked back over that same one. Ah, here's a hunger. Speak of the devil. All right. I'm going to turn out the light.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Loot this happily. Then I'm going to turn the light
As
back
the light
on.
gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Definitely don't need a full stack. You know what? I'm going to start food. Start gold. Which I should have done ages ago. I recognize that at this point. That said, look at our stress and health management. I mean, across this entire dungeon, we have not needed a rest at all, and we are still immaculate. Not bad. Two down first round. Hell yeah! Unless that guy starts critting me a bunch. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Alright, this could actually constitute what might be known as a problem. Yeah, it did. I mean, that's what? 1 stress heal on yourself? And then a stress heal from the Jester. Actually, it's a little bit more than both of those, damn. So, every time you go to an area where the thing from Beyond the Stars is, you have to prepare for them, but what is their chance of showing up? Because, okay, that was a misclick on my part. Whoops. What is their chance of showing up? Because it feels like they just haven't shown up. I've done it like 3 times? 4 times, I think? trying to go specifically for them. And just nothing. No bites. Swing and not kill, but not far either. Obviously don't need the food, but those two deeds aren't that bad. Let's reopen the map just in case we got like another scout or something. So I can throw the medicinal herbs. So I will at least rest once here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
And that'll cure her runs, and then we can just wake up immediately and go.
Struck. A blazing star is born.
See, the loot that we brought back there was kind of secondary to the fact that I was specifically going for the Sun Ring.
Indeed there is such a thing.
That said, that doesn't make it good what we did. Off guard definitely needs to be removed. Budget, I don't think has anything I want to lock in though. Sickly, Warren's, neither of those are particularly important, unfortunately. Warren's Tactician, I guess, is a little bit important on the leper, because leper is all about damage anyway.
The sum, a sanguine memory to me.
With 37 something weeks in, I believe. 37? 39. With 39 weeks in, and I still don't have a single district because I've spent this entire time going, I'm getting that cartographer's camp. Is there anything else I could even get at this point? Performance Hall. Yeah, it's the cheapest. Negative 10 stress, plus 2 speed on a Jester, and Finale does extra damage. I mean, the Granary, I should probably just be aiming for either the Granary or the Cartographer's Camp at this point, and therefore I probably should be taking busts home, because I also do have 2 blueprints, so I can build 2. I should probably check all that stuff in the next episode. Until then, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.